Hello, my darlings. It's Marcy Regan, and I'm thrilled to be coming to you with the January 2024 Colour Cosmic Forecast. And the colour that we are being blessed with in January 2024 is gold. And I have got my gold sparkles, especially for you to embrace as you watch this reading with me, and you can take in the golden color frequency, energy, and vibration. So, this is so interesting that we have this in January because gold represents completion. So, the ending of a cycle, and of course, with every ending comes a new beginning. So, January is about getting your stuff in order, completing things, an end of a cycle, and an opening up of a whole new world, a whole new way, a whole new possibility. So it feels like we are being flooded with golden light as we really recalibrate to the new magenta energy of 2024. And I so love the divine sense of humor because when I tuned in to the overall message, what I got was lighten up. Okay, so it's like it feels that we are being given January is the space and the time to transition intentionally into the new 2024 energy. So it's a new era, a new timeline, new possibilities. And so if you use the power of gold this month, it will really serve you. You can wear that color, you can put on some gold jewelry, I have a golden pen here. So there are many different ways of you embracing and embodying the frequency, the wisdom and the knowledge and the attributes of gold, okay? Now, this is the color which has the highest frequency, right? So the only color frequency qualities that can never be learned, they can only be earned. So know this, we've earned this color to support us in January 2024. And the divine has literally gifted this color to us for a reason. So the word of advice here is to use it wisely because gold also is associated with wisdom. So I'm going to start this forecast with just really connecting with a simple practice. We're going to start with a simple practice so that you really connect in with the energy of gold as I'm speaking. And I want you to place your left hand on your heart. And I want you to breathe in golden light of the highest consciousness into your heart. And breathing out, exhaling fully, clearing out any stale energies from within you or around you, purifying you fully and completely. I'm going to do this for another 2 breaths. Imagining you're being enveloped on the in-breath with this beautiful golden light, like a radiant spiritual sun. Let it fill you and the space around you. And on the out-breath, just release, clearing fully out any stale or stagnant energies within you or around you. Taking another breath in, imagining once again being enveloped with this golden light, like a radiant spiritual sun that fills you and the space around you and extends out into all dimensions, delivering light to all beings and places in need. Wonderful. And now connecting with the energy of gold. The depth, the richness, the wealth, and the ancient wisdom that gold brings in for you now. Knowing that this frequency holds profound, lasting healing for you and for the world. And just cross your hands to ground and anchor this in. And what you need to know, just sitting in this energy of gold, is that gold requires total honesty, a willingness to love all parts of ourselves. And this really is what the divine, why the divine gifted us this gold energy for January. So if you are willing to go there this month, then you will really gain more freedom. You will get to know yourself more wholly. And this will catalyst you into new opportunities. Because the thing is, this is what you are required to know. It's that you deserve the best. And you are invited this month to slow down, go within, get your stuff in order, declutter, let go of any automatic responses, any autopilot, unconscious ways, and become conscious, because you are a conscious creator, a conscious creatrix. So when you are becoming conscious of your behaviors, your desires, learnings, and the life that you truly desire, then what happens is that you release the wants, the having tos, the making things happen, and you allow. You create the space for your soul, because in order for your soul to expand, it requires space. So, how about this month you make a commitment to sit still, even if it's for 5 minutes a day? In fact, I've just got an idea that if you join me on Instagram every day for the month of January 2024, starting from today, I will take you through a process of 5-minute stillness, or we will sit in silence together for 5 minutes. Or it might even be just counting your breaths and being mindful of each one of these breaths that sometimes we miss and not even aware of it. So I commit that from today, which is the 8th of January 2024, I will do 5 minutes silence, stillness. So join me on Instagram. It's Marcia_O'Regan. And I'll put it in the notes of this video. And let's see, like from a curiosity, let's just see what shifts from that 5-minute practice a day, right? What if as well for January that you wrapped yourself in this golden embrace of this highest consciousness? What if you wrapped yourself in this highest love and highest protection? And that the outer world really didn't matter at all? What if at our core center, that center point where you are in stillness, feeling calm, connected. The mind has stopped being busy, just still, quiet, calm. Any problems, issues, anything occupying your mind just left, and you were given a break. And everything else just fell into place. I remember when I did my degree in business studies, and I was working in Aer Lingus for 8 years, and I was looking to use my degree in London, and I applied for a job with Reuters, and I didn't have the training experience, but I met this Irish woman who worked in Reuters in HR, and she gave me, and she said, keep in touch, because when I had the interview, she was like, you'd be really suited to the Reuters culture, and let's stay in touch. So I stayed in touch. I ended up getting a job in London in a kind of an investment organization. And 9 months later, I got a call from this woman in Reuters saying, I've just come out of a meeting. There's a job in Reuters and your name it's perfect for you. And I really feel that woman gave me the break. First of all, she had the caring, the understanding, the interest to stay in touch, to have me in her mind, to tell me about this job. Yes, I was the one that had to go in and do the interview, but she gave me that break. And I really feel like, what would that break be for you? And that opened up a whole other world to me, because I met amazing people. I worked with them for another 8 years. I started off administration, then I went into sales, then I went into account management. It was just a fantastic experience. But I needed the break. I got the break. So what would that be? I feel that this is the kind of has come in to let yourself open up to, what break are you looking for? Like, what would your equivalent of this story be for you today? Right? And I feel actually, by taking part in this 5-minute practice, this peaceful practice on Instagram every single day with me, I don't have an exact time, but I will, if you go onto my Instagram, once I've had a look at my diary, because this just came in now. But you commit, you could even watch the replay anyway, because I'll do a live of 5 minutes a day. What would that change between now and the 31st of January? Because this is the month where you can harness the power of gold. And one of the ways of harnessing that power of gold, which is because gold is associated with divine connection, is by having that sacred practice, and also by visualizing the color gold, because everything I do, I always bring in and we connect with golden light of the highest consciousness. Right? So you're connecting with the energy of gold. Right? You're connecting and tapping in to the power, the magic, and the mystic energy that this color offers. Right? So I'm excited. I feel as I'm talking here that gold has just a presence. Like, gold is the color of wealth. Right? Gold is coming in here saying, you can have an exceptional January. What would happen for you to know that you, by the 31st of January, could say, I've had an exceptional January. Because this month is the month to upgrade your life. Right? There's an opportunity where any problems that you've had can be resolved this month. Where there's a more graceful opportunity, a graceful experience opening up for you. But it all depends where you're focusing your intention. Because remember I said in the 2024 forecast that magenta will require you to become more intentional and focused, and it starts in January. I'm adding that, but it starts, but that's what I was saying basically, that it's being more intentional and more focused. It's what 2024 will be calling all of us to do. Because we've been told in the scriptures to seek and you will find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. So this is so interesting because in Divinely Prosper, in my community, I am leading the ladies through a future life progression, which I just did this morning, where we're taking them through, where I took them through various doors of possibilities of reality and aligned them to in the future life progression. It was like you keep going along the same path that you're on. What door are you taking into reality? You're gathering information from your future self and you're bringing that back and using it, and then you go into another door and then you gather information and get a sense for that. And the third one is you living out your most magical life, your life that is your highest soul's identity, right? Your highest soul's destiny. And this is important because it's what we're doing, where we're putting our attention, what we're focusing on is taking us on whatever pathway that we're going. And that's why doing the inner work, being more intentional, giving priority to your spiritual sacred practice, it will change your life from the inside out. And so working with the energy, particularly gold, is like you can see gold in, every sacred building, ancient building, churches, mosques, castles, really ancient places, because gold is the pinnacle, right? So it's really important to get your ducks in order this month and do it with the gold presence, because it will really, really ensure that you go for the highest plan, for the best, the most magical, because you deserve it. And what's really interesting when I tuned in was that I got the energy of Dakini. Now, this month, I've been doing these readings for years. I actually can't remember, probably a good 10, 15 years. But what I'm being shown for 2024 is I'm doing the color reading, and also we're being given a goddess, right? And so this, when Dakini came in, I actually went to my Divine Feminine Oracle deck and I found her. So here's Dakini here. So she's accompanying us this month, on top of the incredible goddess of 2024, which is Marguerite Patini. Dakini is a supernatural feminine goddess who inspires spiritual practice and guides us to actualize our magical powers. Now, these magical powers would have been called siddhis Siddhis in ancient times, right? And also, she is bringing in and guiding you in terms of your spiritual abilities. When you use her energy, when you are using your divine connection. And she is the teacher of the inner path to living a rich and fulfilled purposeful life. And what's great about her is that she protects us from any negativity, and she restores our life force, our soul, our spirit. Very, 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 very powerful. This Dakini means business. So when you tap into her power, she will teach you to tap in to the pure golden wisdom and act with wisdom. So what you need to know, though, is that she is a demanding teacher. Okay? She is a demanding teacher like gold, because gold has great power, she has great power. So it's like, what do you do with that power? You've got to be very respectful of that power, be mindful of that power, be more intentional, because that power creates things, okay? So when you're acting from the power of love, divine connection, and a pure heart, then you've got nothing to worry about, right? It all depends where you are on your journey in terms of what facet you will meet her for your own growth and up-leveling. Okay? So Dakini is the enlightened feminine. Dakini is that infinite light that is here to bring light on all levels. I was really blown away when she came in, because Dakini, it's saying, my gut instincts is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So that's what she's going to be getting you to do this month, right? Because Dakini in Sanskrit is Kandro in Tibetan, and it literally means sky dweller or sky dancer, right? And it's the most sacred aspect of the feminine principle in Tibetan Buddhism, right? And it's embodying, which I think is really, really interesting, both the humanity and the divinity in divine form. And this is so interesting because we have magenta, and magenta is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Magenta is the physical, material matter and the spiritual matter. So it's so interesting that Dakini in January comes in and literally is an embodiment, a goddess embodiment of that practice. So it's the human form and the divine form, right? So it really is about balancing and being in harmony between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So I really feel that with gold being here, with Dakini on your side, with magenta being the color of 2024, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Your only concern is to make decisions, is to be in alignment, clear your energy, stay in that higher frequency, and know that you have got the power inside of you, and you are the creator. It's literally up to you. So that is it for January 2024. I want to let you know that, so join me on Instagram every day between now, the 8th of January to the 31st of January. I will come in for 5 minutes and I will take you through a silent meditation in whatever form I'm guided. So I'd love you to join me. And on the 1st of February, which is really the official energetic new year that we have and we work with in Divinely Prosper, and I will be opening up the possibility for you to join me and the other Divinely Prosper women for a 12-day soul color ritual. And the link will be put in here when I have the page finalized later on in the week. This I've been doing for a good, in fact, I've been doing it 18 years, probably more. I think it's probably 20 years. And it's life-changing. And there will be various practices and support. We'll just take it day by day. But by the 12th day, you will not be the same person. You will not be the same person. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, I will connect with you on Instagram, Marcia, MARCIA_O'Regan, OREGAN, and we can get going from that place. Sending you so much love, and be sure to share this with anyone else that you feel would benefit, and also make sure that you like and comment underneath this video so that I know that you have watched this and that you are on this journey with me. What is your one takeaway that you are committing to do in January so that you can go into the fullness of 2024 energy on the 1st of February? Take care. Love you. Bye.